For decades, Brad Pitt looked like a man who had everything: Hollywood fame, global admiration, record-breaking films, and a face that magazines repeatedly crowned the sexiest man alive. From the outside, his life seemed almost untouchable. But behind the flashing cameras and red carpets, another story was unfolding, one far more complicated than the world imagined. Born in Shawnee, Oklahoma, and raised in Springfield, Missouri, Brad Pitt grew up in a disciplined, faith-centered home. To neighbors, it looked like the picture of Midwestern stability. Yet, even as a child, Pitt later admitted he often felt something deeper beneath the surface, a quiet sense that he was hiding parts of himself behind a polite smile. Acting became his escape. In the late 1980s, he left college just 2 credits short of graduation and drove to Los Angeles with only a few $100s and a dream. The reality was harsh. Before fame arrived, Pitt worked odd jobs, moving furniture, driving, limousines, and even standing outside restaurants in a giant chicken costume. But he spent nearly every dollar he earned on acting classes. Then came the moment that changed everything. In 1991, Pitt appeared briefly in Thelma and Louise. The role lasted only minutes, but it made him an overnight sensation. Hollywood suddenly had its newest golden star. Soon followed iconic films like C7 In, Fight Club, and Troy, transforming him into one of the most powerful actors in the world. But fame didn't silence the questions he carried. His personal life unfolded just as dramatically as his career. His marriages to Jennifer Aniston and later Angelina Jolie became global headlines, romances that fascinated millions, but eventually ended in heartbreak. Behind the glamour were struggles with alcohol, family tensions, and painful public scrutiny. Yet, through all of it, Pitt kept evolving. In 2019, nearly 3 decades after becoming a star, he finally stood on the stage at the Academy Awards holding his Oscar for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. For many, it looked like the perfect ending to a legendary career. But perhaps the real story of Brad Pitt isn't about perfection. It's about resilience. A man who reached the highest peaks of fame, stumbled in full view of the world, and kept moving forward anyway. Because sometimes the greatest victories aren't the ones celebrated on stage. They're the quiet battles we choose to keep fighting. Subscribe to Celebrity Vault for more untold stories behind Hollywood's biggest legends.